Welcome to Perspective Now. I'm Marcus, and I'm here with Nunya. How's it going, man?
So good, Marcus. Man, I'm just glad to be back here, taking a look at, gotta say, really excited about today's show. Action movies from 1983.
Oh, man, it's gonna be a good one. I know that. Because, I mean, every time we hit these action movies, something pops on these previews. So, we're gonna go down the rabbit hole. 1983. Can't wait to get into it, man.
83 does not disappoint. So, with that said, let's go to the monitor now.
Whoa, isn't that bass line?
Sean Connery is James Bond, Agent 007. Never say never again.
Yeah, dude.
My name's Bond.
Oh, you're Mr. Bond. I believe I'm having you in half an hour.
Oh, splendid. Your room or mine?
Splendid.
Hey, Mr. Bond?
Where is he lifting weights?
The hotel gym, I presume.
Thank you, James. So are you.
Oh, it's a
Good
shock.
to see you, Mr. Bond. Things have been awfully dull around here. I hope we're going to have some gratuitous sex and violence.
I certainly hope so, too.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Bond, the game is over.
Sean Connery is Ian Fleming's James Bond in Never Say Never Again.
Whoa. Go ahead, dude.
Well, what can I say? Gratuitous sex and violence? Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to say this movie kicks ass. I've been watching some of these and just kind of refreshing. You know, it's always good to go on a little mini Bond marathon. And this one, just the bike alone, having those 3 buttons. I like how giant they are. They're like Fisher-Price, my first, weaponized spy bike.
Yeah, naturally.
It's like, just don't mix it up. We made the buttons. What is that, Q? He's like, we made the buttons extremely huge for you. Anyway, I'm gonna give this an ultra rad.
Rad.
Ultra rad.
Had to give it the
Wow.
ultra rad, yeah, because that's something.
Well, here's what's something. That in 1983, there's a little bit of a, I don't know if I'd call it controversy, but imagine this. 2 different Bond movies, both came out in 1983.
Oh.
One was the official one. That's the one we just saw.
Okay.
And then one came out with a Mr. Roger Moore.
Holy
Not
shit.
official. Remake.
Weird. The other one got some points for the baseline too. Oh shit.
From the producers of all the great James Bond films, from Dr. No to For Your Eyes Only.
From the producers.
And now,
Okay, in fact, I was
Roger
wrong.
Moore
This is the official one.
is Ian Fleming's James Bond
okay.
007 in Octopussy.
Was the other one not official?
I'm
I guess not.
Let
Yeah,
me
I don't
tease
know.
you with a peek at the next and most fabulous Bond of all.
God damn these electric sex pants.
Yeah, this is the best part. He's got a freaking fighter jet.
Whoa. Yeah. Oh, cruise missiles.
This is Bond at its best. A spiral
flares.
of spectacle and thrills. Octopussy tops them all.
Some sick stunt flying right there.
Roger Moore in his newest James Bond adventure, filling the screen with excitement.
Fill her up, please.
I need refilling.
Whoa. Take it easy, lady.
England.
She's like trying to suck out his fillings. So, I'm a little confused. This 1983 had 2 James Bond movies.
Okay, I set that up completely poorly last time. This is the official Bond movie. The other one was a remake of Thunderball, and so not the official one. So I can only imagine that was a bit confusing at the time. 2 separate Bonds coming out, both in 1983.
It's also confusing now.
True.
Because I'm not following. I mean, Sean Connery.
Seems official.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still like James Bond movies. This is Octopussy's a good one. I think the other one's better.
The one thing I will say I do appreciate about Octopussy is like James Bond is not only a, badass murderer when need be, but he's like the ultimate pilot driver, right? And like that plane scene where he's just driving a jet chased by a missile, bringing it through that whole shop. It's just awesome. I love the plane pilot aspect to it. Ultimate driver. It's rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it was also that. It was impressive. James Bond, the series transcends actors, right? It goes beyond that. It's like, meh, what's that one guy who's only in one? That one guy, he's also in Penny Dreadful. I forget that guy's name. And, of course, Pierce Brosnan, and then the new guy. Anyway,
you know what I think it is?
Yeah?
It's the gratuitous sex and violence.
It always brings him back in. I'm going to go with Hot because of the name.
That's hot. That's hot.
Makes sense.
Yep.
And I just have to let you know.
Yeah.
The next scene is one of the best American tales of ambition. And
not the cartoon.
American Dream. No, not that.
Okay. Not Feifel Goes West.
In fact, quite the opposite.
Okay, so what do you call yourself? ¿Cómo se llama?
Antonio Montana. And you? What you call yourself?
Where'd you learn to speak the English, Tony?
In a school. And my father, he was from the United States. Yeah, just like you know. He was a Yankee. He used to take me a lot to the movies, I learned. I watched the guys like Humphrey Bogart, James Cagney.
Humphrey Bogart.
They teach me to talk.
James Cagney.
Guys. I always know one day I'm coming here, United States.
I took English dialect languages or lessons from Humphrey Bogart.
They called it Little Havana, where the American dream had a price tag, and only one man in a million was hungry enough to pay.
This country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
Scarface. For one brief moment, the world was his.
Oh, yeah.
He's not happy, just...
A chick he's with. She liked me.
You must be kidding.
What you talking about?
Isn't that Robert Luge?
How do you know?
The eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Man, that's the boss's lady, okay?
I am the boss.
That guy.
That guy's soft.
That guy's rad.
I like you,
Yeah.
Tony. There is no lying in you.
Here's to the land of opportunity.
We do business together a long time.
I know the street, and I'm making all the right connections.
Remember I told you when you started, the guys who last in this business, the guys who fly straight.
With the right woman, there's no stopping me. I could go right to the top.
The word on the street, Tony, is you're not a small-time punk anymore. Supreme Court says that
Nice
your privacy can be invaded.
You shoot the house this month?
You're spending a lot of money on this counter surveillance.
We're doing 10 million, 15 million a month. Come on. Now, that's serious money, you know? But your bank boys gotta come down a bit.
Who else can you trust? That's why you pay us what you do. You trust us. You're in good hands with us.
Oh, shit.
Al Pacino is Scarface. He loved the American dream. With a vengeance. Al Pacino, Scarface.
Brian De Palma. Screenplay by Oliver Stone. Whoa. Yeah, dude. That's something right there. Say hello to my little friend. Hey, Santos, I squash you like a little grape. My accent was a little off there. Sorry. Classic movie. Did you know this was a remake?
No.
Pretty sure there was an original Scarface before this.
Wow. That one's just never going to be seen again, unfortunately, until you brought that up.
Yeah, it's worth seeing because I think it's in black and white. Anyway, what can you say, man? This is a classic American cinema.
Yeah.
With a bit of Cuban. You gotta have it, man.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
Yeah. I just think it's so good. I mean, it's so good. The ambition, the unsatiableness of Tony Montana, the way that he's like not happy enough just getting rich. He's like gotta take the boss's woman, and he's like you know, his success is his demise. It's all good. I love the movie. It's rad.
Rad.
Yeah.
It's wild, man. We got a good start to 1983, dude.
I'm telling you.
Dirty Harry is at it again.
Oh,
in
shit.
Sudden Impact.
Yeah.
What you doing, you pig-head sucker?
You boys put those guns down.
Say what?
We're not just gonna let you walk out of here.
Who is we, sucker?
Smith, Wesson, and me.
Oh.
Go ahead. Make my day. Go ahead. Make my day.
You said it again?
Clint Eastwood.
That's what I can't tell.
Dirty Harry.
He did. It was
Sudden
weird.
Impact.
Like, I
You're
can't
like-
tell if he shot him and then said it again to, like, the corpse, basically. Like,
No. They just looped it.
wasn't it from a different angle? That's what I'm not totally sure.
It was
I
a
need
little
to go
bit weird.
back and look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just stuck saying it. Filling
And
up his
I'm
tank.
sorry, I don't know the whole history. I know Dirty Harry's a thing. Dirty Harry's at it again. Did he say, go ahead, make my day in the previous movies? Or does it come from this movie? That's what I'm not sure.
No, I don't know, actually. I mean, I remember him saying, you know, do you feel lucky, punk? Well,
Yeah.
Well, do ya? And he's like, you got to ask yourself one question. Like, all that was from the first one, I guess. They honestly, they blend together a little bit, but part of that is my own problem because I'm lucky enough to own the collection on Laserdisc. A box set Laserdisc collection of the Dirty Harry movies. But unfortunately, I kind of blur them together, so... it's a great series. Clint Eastwood's on top of his game for this. One thing that's cool about Clint Eastwood, maybe you do or don't know this, but he's a big supporter of jazz and jazz musicians. And in all of the Dirty Harry movies, he's got lots of jazz and like, you know, borderline like funk kind of stuff going on. Like it's great soundtracks. It's really awesome. You know, I don't know. I feel like it's just completely rad.
Rad.
Yeah.
Even if he says it multiple times in the same movie.
Yeah. No, I mean it's its own catchphrase in and of itself. It seems cool, and so I thought the cinematic shot of like the shading behind him and like the gun looked really cool. Like it just looked like a sweet movie. So I'm gonna go ahead and also give it a rad.
Rad.
Man, 83, knocking it out of the park.
We're not even done yet. Check me out right here.
A lot of these are Warner Brothers.
Yeah, those brothers were at it.
When it's time for adventure.
Oh, it's this narrator.
It's time for Superman. Alexander Salkind presents Christopher Reeve and Richard Pryor.
Yeah, finally.
In Superman 3.
Oh,
every single Superman, you're always like, is this the one with Richard Pryor?
Is this the one with Richard Pryor?
I'm sorry. And he's got something to sell.
This is the one with Richard Pryor.
Awesome.
He's the best con man and the world's greatest computer genius.
Let me tell you something. I can't ski.
But then he falls for a scheme to turn the ultimate computer into the ultimate weapon.
Well, what will it do for me? It will do anything you tell me to tell it to do.
A machine so powerful,
Baby! It's Daddy!
it can control the Earth.
No!
No.
Did Richard Pryor come up with the internet?
Now!
Yeah.
Getting down to business.
Change the weather.
Danger level 0.
Know something? You're a genius.
And reprogram Superman.
No.
But you never get here.
Well, I hope you don't expect me to save you, because I don't do that anymore.
Computer Man's not connected to the internet,
Didn't
man.
die.
How do you reprogram him?
I asked you to kill Superman, and you're telling me you couldn't even do that one simple thing.
Ah.
All right, Webster, the game's over.
But only the man who pulled the switch on Superman
Oh, see, I'm not with them, Superman.
Gonna fool me, mister.
can pull the plug on Super Machine.
You're going to go down in history as the man who killed Superman.
No.
Thank you, brother.
Superman 3.
Watch the trees.
This time is going to be the best time of all.
The guy in the upper left looked like Anthony Hopkins, but I don't know if it was. Well, I mean, clearly, yeah, like on our past episodes, every time we talk about this, I'm like, whoa. I love this movie, but I feel like the preview I feel like it gave away a little too much. Like, I mean, I don't know, man. It, like, they didn't need to show them, you know, where he's like teaming up, and
feels like a big reveal there.
Yeah, it was, and even at the end when he's, I don't know, it just seemed like as far as the preview goes, this is not. I don't like it. It had like some weird spoilers. This is why I actually don't like to watch previews. I tend to like to go into a movie and just experience it for the first time without any kind of anything. I just think that's the best way to experience a movie. So this is one of those examples of like, I don't know, like it felt a little too revealing. Just based on that, I'm going to knock it down a little bit because, yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna throw it in the garbage, but I'm a little irritated about the reveal, so I'm gonna give it a lame. But it's just the preview, not the movie.
Lame.
Yeah, I mean, I think those are all founded comments. I, as a kid growing up loving Superman, just can't bring myself to do it. I still gotta have it.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. I think we try and be objective and look at these previews as though we were sitting in a theater in 1983 or 2, and it comes on the big screen as a trailer, and you're sitting there eating your popcorn and your Mr. Pibb or, whatever.
Yeah, or the more
RC
educated
Cola.
Dr. Pibber. Yeah, I mean, either one. But the fact is, if I was sitting there, I'd be like, oh my gosh, there's going to be another Superman, and I love Superman. So
And Richard Pryor. It's awesome.
Yeah. Which had its own hilarity.
Annette O'Toole. Was trying to read who else was in that. Wow, look at those. Look at that special effects.
Yeah.
Stay out of town, Indian. I'm warning you.
Thunder?
If not, bang, 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 Indian.
What?
It's really
This is like First Blood. It's like a First Blood ripoff.
But I believe from the native nation.
Yeah.
Did you see what he did to my brother? He's dead from the waist down. Not to mention what he did to me and the others.
Well, get him, Barry.
See, I can't tell. I think there's just some renegade badass Native American who's crushing on this town and badass.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit hard to believe, kind of.
Well, it's totally like Rambo. I mean, it's like...
The Indian says he hasn't dug up the war hatchet yet, but if we don't get off the hill,
pants
we're all
are
gonna
gone.
end up like Custer.
See that? Like Custer.
Yeah, it is just one guy guarding a hill.
Safeway.
Where is he?
Inside the bank.
All units listen up. This is number 1. There's a crazy man on his way into town. I don't care what y'all have to do. I want the man stopped. Did you hear that? I want him stopped.
I wish I knew the name of this movie.
Thunder Warrior.
If they could just show us the name a little bit more, though.
They're not revealing the second part yet.
Oh, it's just the first.
All you see is thunder.
Oh, yeah. Not the fence! I just put the fence up! Son of a bitch!
I knew he wasn't stopping for that.
No.
I knew that.
Harmsdorf.
Boy.
Wait, so is it Thunder or Thunder Warrior?
I realized there was no reveal of the words Thunder Warrior. Based on my research, I believe it was Thunder Warrior. It didn't do that justice in retrospect, based off of the name. What I did see a lot of, though, was just good old-fashioned, I don't think it was a Caprice Classic per se, but like those super long boat type cars, just getting smashed up through neighborhoods, through the suburbs. A lot of action regarding those, like a big ass truck. I always love big ass truck in in those chases. Very one guy, like, taking out the whole police squad. The bow and arrow feels a bit lost in time there, because, I mean, I know the historical references. I don't know that they ever got to, like, the badass new bow and arrows that look like, you know, deer hunting or elk hunting.
He didn't talk to John Rambo, who clearly, you know, he was elevated to the No, he had the explosive bow and arrow.
Oh, fair. That would have been more appropriate with, like, the helicopter, but he didn't need it. He just needed a regular arrow.
Yeah.
Which seems impressive. The whole thing's a little scattered for me. I'm going to go with meh.
Meh.
Yeah. When does a preview just back off and not show you the whole fucking movie? I mean, it's like, dude, like, I get it. There's lots of cool action shots, but, like, the thing that bothered me the most actually was the intro, how it was such a clear ripoff of First Blood. Like, that bothered me a little bit. And then, I don't know, the movie itself, I would totally watch it, but this almost looks like it would be a better series, like season 1, you know?
Yeah.
They're just, I don't know, but he didn't even say a fucking word, dude. He didn't say anything.
Part of the appeal.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm all for, like, Native Americans kicking ass, man. Like, you know, AIM and John Trudell. What's that movie with Thunderheart? Val Kilmer. Anyway, gotta trash this shit.
Trash it.
I get it.
They planned for it. They trained for it.
Whoa!
And now, 6,000 miles from home, behind enemy lines, 7 men go for it. Let's go! They had one
Delta
way out,
Force?
one chance to get their buddies who were left behind. 7 men with one thing in common. Uncommon valor. Be there. Rated R.
Yeah. Now that's a preview. A little bit short, a little bit on the short side.
Leaves you wanting more.
Yeah, it looks like a kick-ass action movie.
Yeah.
I mean, short, sweet. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's rad.
Yeah.
The synth alone. That synth. You know?
Yeah. Gotta have it.
Excellent.
Gotta have it.
Now playing at a theater near you. Check newspapers.
No.
A newspaper?
What brings you to air support?
Kind of like the idea of it. No guns, no kicking indoors, and, you know, just quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
Frank Murphy. Policing the air has its ups.
the guy in Home Alone?
Hustle to air support.
City Slickers.
And downs.
No way.
Yeah. What's his name?
Marv?
Well, I just wanted to say, sir, that was my fault. I talked Murphy into taking us there.
Yeah, that's definitely him.
Stupid son.
It's like Dustin or...
Roy Scheider is Frank Murphy, a lone wolf.
Freeze! Bozo, how many regulars come in the front door with a key?
Who's about to become
Cassio.
a guinea pig.
I thought it was illegal to arm police helicopters.
Well, that would depend on the circumstances, wouldn't it?
Columbia Pictures presents Blue Thunder. A flying
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
peers through walls, sees in the dark, and thinks your thoughts.
Wherever you look, the guns follow.
Wow.
The original militarization of the police.
Yeah.
One civilian dead for every 10 terrorists. That's an acceptable ratio, unless you're one of the civilians.
It was assigned to American cities.
Don't
Talking
be.
about crowd control from the air.
That's what this special detail is all about.
They told Murphy to test it. They didn't tell him what it was for.
Dozen of these copters and you could run the whole damn country.
Who was behind it?
Where are we?
Federal building.
Really? Hey, you want to find out what's going on in there?
Certainly do.
Hey, you gotta do me a favor. I want you to pick up a package for me.
Why they chose him.
He's totally unsuitable for our purpose.
Don't stop for anything or anybody.
For why they changed their minds.
That's awesome.
I never saw this guy before in my life. Come on, let's go.
Well, not so fast. That's government property. Give me that.
But when Murphy went looking for answers,
Got all this on tape?
I got every word of it.
Gets back to me, I'll deny it.
the answer came looking for him.
No. Oh, man. Oh, was that 280Z?
Yes, it was.
That's rad.
They had the ultimate weapon and the perfect plan. But Murphy stole their thunder.
I enjoyed that preview a lot. I think that I've never seen that movie. Roy Schneider and Dustin something or oh god, I can't think of that guy's name. Anyway, it's absolutely
He
rad.
was a wet bandit. We know that for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Wet Bandit, dude.
Did I hear you say rad?
Oh yeah, I gave that a
Absolutely
rad.
Yeah. Boy, a lot going on in that preview. Definitely hooked. I mean, the helicopters are sweet. I mean, you gotta love. Even though I might be against using the militarized, helicopter on civilian soil,
But he turned
that's
it.
not for me to decide. Seems
He
like
turned
yes,
it-
seems
yeah.
like the whole storyline addresses that.
Yeah.
But some sweet helicopter fights. Sweet Nissan Z just thrown out there.
Datsun
Yeah, rad.
at the time.
Rad.
Yeah. Wow,
You are
Roy
more
Schneider
correct. I
and
appreciate
Dustin. Oh, Daniel Stern.
Frank Murphy's also the name of Bill Burr's character on F is for Family. It's a great show. Let me just shout that out right now.
You
That's
were
cool.
too terrified to go back in the water. Just when you were starting to think it was safe, along came the second.
So,
Now,
Roy
nature's
Schneider's
most
not in this,
terrifying creature
right?
has returned in an all-new adventure.
I remember the end of this.
Jaws 3. A new dimension in terror. On the surface, all is calm.
It was a shark with a bite radius about a yard across.
Indicator. Shark of some 35 feet in length.
Seal the paw. You hear me? Seal the paw.
To experience Jaws 3
Quick, fight!
is to experience a new dimension in terror. The all-new Jaws 3.
No. Roy Schneider made the better movie of that year. They probably couldn't get him. I mean, clearly Spielberg's out. That was a cash in on the name, on the franchise. And way too dark. Even the preview, just dark, underwater. It's not Abyss, man. We're not to that level yet. It's just, nah, I don't think so. I'm going to give it a ew. Just the shark was gross.
Ew.
I don't care for it. I mean, I get the terror aspect because I love water and love being in water, and so I just don't enjoy watching anything like that gives you the heebie-jeebies about being in water. Trashing it.
I mean, it's just a responsible thing to do.
Trash it.
Needed to happen. Now, with that, we'll see the name one more time, naturally. But then, get this.
When you're the best, you do things with style.
Whoa.
J.J. McQuaid
Walker,
is the best.
Texas Ranger.
He's a lone wolf lawman in the
That guy
Lone Star
sucks.
State.
There's only one lawman in all of
Unrivaled.
Texas.
But my kind of ranger is a model citizen, pillar in the community, goes to church, he lives clean, he's got a loving wife and kids. Your lone wolf attitude is gonna change.
Lone pants.
Even a wolf has his weaknesses. And a powerful
Oh shit!
enemy.
David Carradine. What a great
Even
bad
the
guy.
best can't always do it alone.
Something to remember you by. Ranger, meet your new partner.
I love that effect.
Working with you, Ranger McQuaid. I think you know Agent Jackson.
Looks like somebody doesn't like you, McQuaid.
I make a few enemies here and there.
Yeah?
What?
So do I.
But he's a lone wolf.
So now the wolf has a wolf pack.
Okay.
The final showdown.
His
belongs to
Argyle
McQuaid.
sweater, dude. That's actually badass, though. These two squaring off.
Hell yeah, it is.
Oh.
Wolf McQuaid, starring Chuck Norris, David Carradine, Barbara Carrera, and Leon Isaac Kennedy.
And that awesome narrator. Wow, cool. Dude, I don't need to say anything. That was just rad.
Rad.
What do you want from me?
It was. There was so much that was so great about it. I gotta have it.
I mean,
Gotta have it.
precursor to Walker, Texas Ranger, which I enjoyed. I never watched it all the time, but if I was really bored and it was on, I'd watch it and I'd get hooked. I always got hooked in the first, 5 minutes because those silly little plots always got me. It was like, I don't know.
I just think, nobody's been lionized like Chuck Norris, and I just think that's fan-effing-tastic.
Nobody's been what now?
Lionized. Think of all the Chuck Norris jokes. Think of all,
Yeah.
people are all about Chuck Norris, and I think it's a good thing.
Right.
So, speaking of good things, action movies, 1983, Marcus. That's our list.
Was that 10?
Disappoint. There was.
I mean, that flew by.
I know. It's because they were all bangers.
Yeah, that was a good year. I mean, let us know what you guys thought. Which is the best one? Which one was the worst? Tell us. We want to know. Any other closing thoughts, Nunyub?
No, just jazzed to be here. Can't wait to see what else the year has to bring.
83, man. We're going to be coming up large.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. Give us a comment. Tell us which videos you liked on here or which ones you'd go see and which ones sucked. Till next time, you know what you're going to do. You're going to keep that shit retro by watching Chuck Norris movies. There can only be 20,000 later on.